right, so this is part two of thinking outside the box. Now, if you go look on the last episode that I did, I was talking about the birds being charged on power wires. Uh, yeah, it's just weird. Like, you don't see any other animals do this but birds. I think they're being charged. I think they're cameras, but who knows? You ever pay attention to their feet? They're like little sponges and stuff. What's a coincidence? Uh, excuse me. There's other things that be what they say, shame on you, blind of an eye type thing. There's all kinds of movies out here that we've seen in the past and we never paid attention to. Uh, they live where the dudes put the glasses on, take it off. You see people around you, then you see subliminal messages and stuff like that. So we know that. Maybe there's some people out here that's awakening. That's what they call people out there that's awakening like that. We don't know. We don't know. I never came across somebody yet, but who if you did, who would tell you that they were one of them? The box. Think outside the box. Stink. Just think. The hole they found in Japan. Remember what movie that was? It just came out. It just came out. It just came out. Godzilla versus Kong. Remember that? He went in one side of the tunnel. It was a cave, and when he came through, it was Japan. I mean, there's stuff in our faces. Well, the Matrix. GI Joe when they did that with the president. Cobra kidnapped the president, put him underneath some dungeon while he took try to take over the world and ruled it. The android, the android insects and stuff like that. They showed them on that movie. Transformer. They got the thing at the top where he turned it on, and everything dropped out the sky. I mean, come on now. And you pay attention to the top of that building. What's around here? Around your houses, around amusement parks, around where schools is. What'd you see? Them towers. I don't believe that crap about fast internet and all that, but we always have fast internet. But hey, teach his own, whatever. What I was talking about before about the experimentation that I seen, it was ancient aliens. The scientists on there said that there was rats in the lab that they was testing this radio frequency that they give out to see which one can be aggressive more to wipe out the whole what was it, the little eerie little box that is in. Now, they said it was some kind of alien entity or something that was doing that. But guess what they said? They think that's what happened with the aggressiveness and stuff like that back in the day. But the little satellite thing they showed us on the little ancient alien things. Now I'm only quoting this because ancient aliens on TV. So if you don't believe me, you can go look at it. Is I forget what season episode, but it's on there. So it shows the thing that they was doing. Guess what this little satellite thing looked like? The towers is outside. The towers is outside. So not only that they're telling you like, oh yeah, we're doing it and we're testing it. This is crazy, right? Crazy. Because you don't think about this kind of stuff. How you sit there and say, how I'm in this hood, and this hood got more hoodlums in it, and we don't have a crime at all in the world. But this hood over there does, that hood over there does. Why? Might be more populated. Um, I, I mean, mind-boggling. Like I said, mind-boggling. Let's go back to the programming and stuff. So they doing that with the rats to see how long the one can take before it tries to mangle the other ones. There's like four or five of them in there. Not that too long that he does it. It just snaps just like that. It's scary. Now, everybody has something in their system, bloodline, whatever, that triggers these things. Okay. Now, part of it, I don't know about rap and stuff like that. Underground is real. My boy Big Day, they said that the other night. I was on the stream watching the stream. He was talking about the underground rappers are real. They're not programmed. Why? Because you never heard of them. Never heard of them. Now the other ones that's underground until the point until they do what they got to do. Now they programming. Now I remember at one point in time the dress was different. Baggy clothes, gangster this, gangster that. Um, you was wearing a certain thing. They knew what kind of um, culture you listen to, what kind of age bracket you was in by the clothes that you wear. Now pay attention, folks. They try to do that with the children, telling them certain things you can wear, certain things you can't wear. We're doing this so the kids don't pick on other kids. They all look like what? They're in prison. You went from wearing whatever you want to wear to this in school. Come to school and wear whatever you want to wear. Anything you want to wear to a suit, a button down, pants. Same pants, same color pants, same. Y'all all gotta look alike now because they claim that there's bullying and stuff. No, no. They're all getting ready for if you see somebody that's out of place, now we come to get your ass. Right or wrong. Don't quote me on all this. You can look it up. Um, the what was it? The Willow Smith wave my head back and forth stuff. Now pay attention. That came out like what in the early 2000 ish. I want to say I can't remember exactly, but at that time, I think I was in still school or something like that. I can't remember if I was in college, high school, whatever. I don't know. But when it came out, everybody was wearing what they was wanting to wear. I remember seeing that video on 106 in Park on BET, and I said, "Damn, these motherfuckers is trying to make these boys be like they robots and shit, like they in prison, same colors, all this other bullshit." And she was alive at the party then, being out of place, doing all that stuff, and everybody was thought she was weird. Now, today, 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 I'm gonna say it again. Today, that's that's what we are at today. You know, and you sit there and you talk about different things like you talk about programming, as I say, where the other day we outside, pop, 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 pop. Everybody looking around like, oh, somebody got some fireworks? I said, boy, get y'all asses in the house. Wow, what's going on? There's fireworks. Dude come down the hill, ski mask on, takes the ski mask off, smiles, goes right by in the truck. 5 minutes later, cops all over the place wondering what's going on. Now, there are so many cameras in all the high populated area. Pay attention to that. So, how in the hell did y'all didn't just pull up the camera and see what direction his car went to? This is broad daylight, folks. Broad daylight. Stayed up there for about 15, 20 minutes. Turned the lights on, flew down the hill. That was it. Nothing on TV, nothing on no blogs, none of that. This is on a daily basis in some cities, some boroughs, some areas. There's different things that happen that I'm not going to talk on for like when people do parties and stuff like that, and a lot of people got killed. I'm not going to get onto that because it's still an investigation. I don't want to do all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, we was talking about it. Me and Trey was it Trey 45 Fitness or Trey 57 Fitness? We was talking about that the other day. We was talking about that the other day about what was going on, and it was horrible. You know, it's just like every time you turn around and you look at something and you look at things, it's like it's there and it's not there. Straight 57 production. Sorry about that. In Bayday, we was on there talking, and it's just a lot of stuff. You can just put subscribe to them. By the way, there's a lot of interesting stuff because it's like when you hear other people talk about different things that you think people think you crazy about, and you're like, damn. I'm not saying we all on the same page, but it's like, man, this is some crazy scary. It's scary. It's scary because it's like how many other people see things and don't say nothing because they're afraid what somebody else is going to think of them or think about them. Now, when people think about and say different things, like, oh, I'm worried this, I'm worried about that. Now, there was a topic that came up where he's talking about who was in your circle, are they on reach, and stuff like that. I put it this way: ain't no one's business on who's in my circle and what I'm doing and how am I doing if they're gonna be okay, if they're gonna be safe. Ain't none of y'all business because no disrespect, but when the shit goes down, nobody's gonna come fucking help you. Nobody's gonna fucking come help you. If you're not in arm's reach, nobody's gonna fucking help you. You know, it's fucked up because you sit there and you think about certain shit that goes on and you sit there and say, what's the first thing like somebody gets shot? Blah, blah. Oh, damn. Fuck, I'm glad it ain't here. Damn, I feel bad for them. Shit, glad it's not us. What do you think? What do you think's going on in the world right now? Everybody say, damn, I feel bad, but I don't give a fuck. It's not us. But we all, if we all don't have that same mind state. Imagine how crazy these boys would be if they don't sit there and say something happened. Like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, we can't say fuck that. Oh, that's crazy. We need to find out what's really going on because all this stuff that's for real, it's all like a movie that's being reacted, and it's just you as a watcher and see what's real and what's fake. Me, everything's fake. It's about what you believe in, how you do it, how you approach things, all that stuff. You know what I mean? Like I said before, when I was talking about the bird shit, just watch. Just watch. Just try it. Try it. Tomorrow, sometime in the day, just try it. Go outside, scream, yell, whatever. I guarantee you, one of the motherfuckers is gonna be on your ledge, the tree, the ground. You can be a Walmart parking lot and talking that shit. You'll see a bird. You're like, what the fuck? I'm telling you, it's crazy. And the areas that has them little poles and shit, pay attention to them areas too. You know how you go in certain areas and you're driving and you're like, the fuck? I feel like I've been here before. Let me tell you, you are. You was. It's just at one point in time, when? When was you there? And how long you was there? I got this one person I was cool with. We used to talk all the time, like this share different things. That person said, now you know when you go to certain areas and you drive by something and you get the chills, two things. You was there before, and it's somebody that's there now is trying to get your attention. When it's all said and done, you ask yourself, what kind of attention do you want this time? What kind of attention you want? What kind of attention do you want this time? And is it worth it? Let that sink in for a bit right there. But there's all kinds of stuff going on, you know. Water, you know, I feel, you know, we talking about it last night. Well, I wasn't talking about it, other people's talking about it, that we shouldn't have to pay for water. You know, we shouldn't have to pay for water. You know, we shouldn't have to pay for electricity, you know, stuff like that. Hey, whatever. Um, there's a lot of things um, that you want to say but don't want to say because you don't know how people is going to act and how people going to say, you know, he's doing this, doing that. Now, I try not to make it like wow, me type thing. But there's a lot of things that I've been through in my lifetime um, that is this traumatized that you can just sit there and say, well, how, how did you do this? How can you do that? How can you do that? Like Trade 57 say, fuck it. You win some, you lose some. Fuck it. That at this point, that's what it is. Fuck it. You win some, you lose some. Fuck it. But you ever go by somebody and like, there's people I be around me all the time, and I hear them. You know, they be like, man, I get this vibe about this motherfucker, man. Damn, I don't want to fuck with this motherfucker. I get vibe about this shit. You might be. You might have that. You just might be that poop coming off. You know what I'm saying? And it's just maybe somebody trying to warn you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to warn you. Do not go there. Do not do that. Do not do that. How many times you get chills about something? I'm pretty sure one of the topics I was talking about, you got chills about. Why? Because that's telling you, something's telling you, you got to ask about it. You got to ask about it. Or you sit there and you say something and then it goes out your head, out the other. Was it trying to get you? Trying to scramble. So you're going to get on that same topic again. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'm not going to say scary. It's kind of weird. You know, how all the movies that's blockbusters all have to do something with right now. So I remember it was Reeves. Remember Reeves? He used to be in Matrix, World of the Worlds, all that. Now they got this one guy. He does the Terminal List. Now the Terminal List, that's something to watch too. That's some crazy shit right there. The Terminal List on Amazon, that is some crazy shit. Whoever thought about that shit is some crazy. That's just some crazy shit right there. That is some hardcore crazy shit. The stuff that he was doing and saying in there got you thinking about everyday life when you watch that. How, you know, with the military, how people was in the military and had to deal with that kind of stuff. I sit there and think about my dad was in the military. He's no longer here. Just different things that he would say that you'd be like, wow, you know, they you know had my dad think certain things that he can do and can't do. You know, he's not. He passed away in January of this year on my mom's birthday. But it was just a lot of things that was going on, like far to. I remember we was growing up to this point. It was just like it was always, you know, you know, you know. I'm not gonna get into details, but when you know, you know. That's all he kept saying. Y'all know, y'all know, y'all know, you know, you know. And it's like now I don't know what I can sit there and express and say I know and I don't know because everything is everything's like a puzzle. You got to put everything together, man. You got to put everything together, put everything together. And the more you, it's good to have different heads to put stuff together, but you got to watch because there's always somebody's it's always that piece there. There's two or three pieces sometimes. You pay attention to the keyword I said three. There's always three pieces or six pieces. When you get to the third or the sixth piece, it's always that piece. that you can't never get in to make it match with anything else. And you're like, damn, what's going on? Why can't I do this? Why can't I do that? I don't know. I know, but you got to find out for yourself why. Just like when something happens to you, you got everybody coming out the wood, bro. Why? Because they want to see what you know that they don't know. So you got to be careful when you do certain things. That's why when you're watching this, while you're watching my channel, I will say some things and then I'll back up a little bit because I don't want to do it too much, but not do it too much. You understand what I'm saying? My favorite word is the knowing and unknown. Knowing the knowing and knowing not to know. That's the question. And I say that all the time because people say, well, what's that mean? It means that you're knowing it, but you know it, but you really don't care. But then you make it like you don't care because you want somebody else to know that you don't know. So it's pretty much like you're a geek, but you want to fit in with everybody. So you don't want to show nobody your potential, say anything about your potential. So you're none, but you don't know, but now you know. But now you sit back and you say, okay, I'm just going to stay in my zone. I don't give a fuck. That's how some of these people are out here. My mom used to always tell me all the time, she passed away too in January, 2 days after my dad. She always just say, you can't have, you can't keep trying to do something for a long period of time when it's not working. You got to move on. You can't just keep pushing that button, pushing that button, push that button, push that button, push that button, or keep trying to rewind something. You just got to move on, and it's just like when you sit there and you think about everything that you know to this day, to your acknowledgement, and you're like, damn, this is some fucked up shit. How can I focus on what I gotta focus to when there's so much shit going around? Because people don't want you to. People don't want you to. People want you to be what they want you to be. A fuck up. They want you to fuck up. They want you to say fuck it. Well, there's another one. I told you. And I'm not gonna be talking into the demons and the angels and stuff like that. But I'm pretty sure at one point in time, one of y'all came to a test to test whatever belief or religion that you believe on. You was tested at one point in time in your life. And the question is, did you pass it or did you fail it? Only you will know. I won't know. Only you will know. I know what I passed and failed. You should do too. Now, it's been a while. Now, I've been trying to hesitate on doing certain things and saying certain things. I've been like that for a while. My mom used to always say, you ain't gonna know until you try it. You're not gonna know until you do it. And it's just like a lot of shit has been going on, a lot of shit. And it's just like you can't really pinpoint on things that you think is important and it's not, but we all under a bubble. We all under a bubble. And I feel like I think the North Pole and South Pole to me, people want it. I'm not one to be on the religious stuff, but to me, I think it's art. Because there's a place in, I want to say Alaska or something. I don't know if it's Alaska or Arctic. I can't remember. But there's a place in there where they have everything that ever existed in this world, including the youngest little girl that passed away. She's in a glass coffin. You go it's underground, you go in the tunnel, and it's all these skeletons. They got emperors, all these people on the wall just lined up, just like a graveyard. I think it's the nose heart, but that's just my opinion. Because it is, and you figure the flood and all that stuff, and then there's ice down there and stuff like that, and everything's frozen. You got to go in the ground to get to it. But I mean, it's what you believe in. I believe in Jesus. There's a lot of things that we're not going to get spectacular on there. But it's just a lot of stuff that goes on with the beings, energy, non-energy, all kinds of stuff where you sit there and you be like, and if you ever ask yourself, like, you go down the road and you see something, you be like, wait a minute, did I just see that? Yes, motherfucker, you did. You can't never sit there and say, I thought I said, you did, motherfucker, you did. Be in the house, you hear shit. What the fuck? I'm the only one here. Is somebody up there? Yes, motherfucker, somebody's upstairs. That's what it's doing. Yep. But are you gonna be ready? You gonna be ready. I could go on and on and on and on, but this is my second episode, so we ain't going. There's more episodes. We're not going to do all of that. Um, and then bottom of the comments, comment, like, subscribe. Big Day Day, go subscribe to Big Day Day. Like, subscribe him. Go to Trey 55 Production. You can like and subscribe to him. And is these eyes, I think. Hold on, let me see. What's it called? What's her name called? These eyes. Sorry about that. I'm trying to look. I can't find it. Where is that? Sorry, hold on. Give me a second. I'm trying to look here. I think it's DI's TV. DI's TV. DI's TV. Describe to her. Good content. Big Bayday. If you don't know about him, he got some good content as well. Just fill them out. Like and see what they do. Let me see here. Am I missing anybody? Let me see. Already said Trey. Trey 57 Production. Yeah, Trey 57 Production. Big Bay Day. It's Big Bay Day.
Why are traders excited about it?
Like content, let me know what you want to talk about next episode. I will be picking topics too. So whoever, want to put a comment on it, ask me something to talk about, a topic, whatever, I will. I just gave you a little rough draft of what my podcast and stuff was going to be about. And hopefully one of these days we can go live with some other streamers. So, these eyes and Big Day Day and Trey, maybe we can Trey 57 Production, maybe we can get on something live. You know what I mean? I don't know. That's about it. I mean, like I said, if anything else that I forgot or whatever I can talk about, just let me know. Be aware, be safe always, and keep your circle in arm's reach. And make sure, like my mom always say, keep the outsiders out your circle. If you don't know what that means, just watch. Keep your circle closed and keep your outsiders out your circle. My mom used to always say that to us all the time. Never knew what it meant. I do now. But you have to figure out what that means to you, what your circle means to you, and what an outsider means to you. That's it. So, like, subscribe to all the people I told you about. The link is down at the bottom. Let me know what you wanna what you want me to talk about, the topics, and I'll try to get on here on a frequently timed matter and not just at the last minute type thing. You know what I mean? Where I don't know. Like I said, it's just hopefully you logged in, channel in, you'll subscribe, and you'll just be following me, and we'll go from there, and we'll grow together. And whatever you wanted me to talk about, whatever, I'll talk about it. No hose bars. No hose bars. Do you have it? Keep your circle small and keep your eyesiders out. Big Game James TV. Holla at your boy SB Salute.